welcome fellow gaming fans, this is Small Archangel. Welcome you to this episode of Conan Exiles Savage Lands, and we're going to do some work on the base today, because quite a lot of the members of the clan, of which I am now the leader, all hail Angel, are offline today for various reasons, so we're going to do a little bit of solo work on the base. And as you can see, our base in this direction just faces towards the breach in a nice dramatic kind of vista, and we're going to keep that vista as open as we possibly can. The rest of the base is completely finished. I've basically got all the decor in place. I've been doing some resource grinding as well, just to kind of equip the place with this kind of basic resources that I needed. And then we just need to build this area in front of us here, because at the moment, if there was a purge, they'd just run up the steps and start battering on my door, which is not cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a temple area, a pool and temple area out the front of the base, which is going to look good in Aquilonian stuff, I reckon. But we're going to use partly Aquilonian and partly black ice just to sort of relieve it a little bit, because these marble tiles are gorgeous, but they can be too much if you use just those. I kind of almost feel like we could do with some blocks and foundations or something that are just white marble and don't actually have any of the colour on them at all. But failing that, we're going to use some black ice pieces instead. So it's all going to be tier 2. As you can see, I am very close to level 66, and I imagine by the time we're finished I'll be well into 67 and possibly out the other side of it. I'm not sure. We're using the Litman 78 mod, of course. So I am able to sort of really sort of pile the levels on using tier 3 building, and it gives me more feats, which I can then use to unlock some more recipes and things. So we'll have a more action-packed episode next time around, I hope. But for now, we're just going to do some building. So apologies to anybody who's not too great with sort of speed building or sped up work or anything like that. Just to warn you, that is what I'm going to be doing, because otherwise we'll be here all day and all night. I mean, I will be anyway, but there's no reason for me to have a stupidly long episode, so I'm going to do this as a speed build. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully I don't mess it up, and hopefully I'll remember how it's actually supposed to go. So here we go, and hopefully I've got enough resources as well, because that is always a worry. I've been doing a lot of grinding. We should have the resources we need. I've got a chest full of hardened bricks here. I've got a chest with quite a lot of shaped wood of both types there, and I've got a little bit more in there. So hopefully I won't have to sort of do some more grinding for that, but it's possible that we won't get the whole thing finished. In fact, it's probably quite likely we won't get the whole thing finished, but I will do what I can, basically. I will do as much as I can. So here we go. There's our black ice, there's our steel reinforcements, and in here I've got some, but not much, pieces in there as well. I've got some black ice reinforced wooden ceiling, which isn't going to be much use to me. But we're going to need these Aquilonian foundations, but not just now. For now, we're going to need some of the... We're going to have to start with the triangular Aquilonian foundations. So, to begin with, I'm going to equip my bearer pack so that I'm a bit less likely to get encumbered. And then I will get myself some basic materials, and we will start crafting. Let's see... We're going to need more bricks than anything else, and we will start crafting to begin with in Aquilonian, and then we will start doing some black ice after that. Well, there we go. I think that's about as much as I can do today. I've kind of run out of resources. In fact, I've completely run out of resources, but I've done quite a lot of building. I'm going to have to rethink this corner over here because this, some of my ceilings have been placed kind of in the wrong place. I don't know why. They're clearly not straight, which means that the roof pieces above are wonky as well. But you can kind of see how it's going to go, how it's going to look when it's finished. It's going to go, this arcade is going to go all the way around the outside with columns. We've got the pillar, the pool rather, in the middle, and I think actually I have got the giant brazier slightly offside, so that is going to bother me. I am going to have to try and move it to be absolutely in the center, but it is so difficult to get things absolutely in the center because that is now probably not going to be quite central. From the other angle, yeah, not quite, but never mind. I'm not going to let it worry me too much for the moment. And we're going to have planters in between these pillars here as well, because I want planters. They'll look good, and they will also be functional and be growing some sort of crops in there too. And I'll possibly have some more compost bins down here. I've got 2 upstairs. I may have compost bins down here to service these planters too. I'll probably move my beehives down into the corners here as well. And then we've just got one more thing to place today, and that is that we can finally place our Tier 3 Mitro Temple, because I've actually got a space to put it in now. This is just awkward though, because it's trying to position it straight when I can't really see what I'm doing. I prefer positioning things when I'm in first person like this. There we go, and I think that's correct. That is pretty good actually. Well done me, I've actually placed him correctly, so that's nice. And there we've got the light going into the sky now, and that should show on the map as a Tier 3 temple. Yes it does, that's lovely. And of course he's Tier 3, so he's got some lovely gold on him. And also we can make ourselves some of these statues of guidance. We need bricks and brimstone, and we can do that. I've actually got both of those things. I don't have any, I've got some hardened bricks left, but I've run out of wood basically for the black ice and the normal ones. So let's see now. I haven't got many bricks actually. Having said that, they've mostly, oh no, I've got a load of them here. It's fine. And so we can put those into our Mitra statue, and we can start gathering some whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called, that you get when you craft things. We'll soon find out. Right, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, and we get, oh, they're going to take ages to do, aren't they? But basically what I'm going to do with those, I'm going to place 4 of them down the side aisles. We're going to have one kind of here-ish. You can see we've got the braziers at either end of the pool, and of course the giant huge brazier which Alex gave me, stuck in the middle of the pool, or will be by the time I've finished, it'll be absolutely in the middle. And then we're going to have 2 statues of guidance up here as well. So I will just move. Oh my word, look at all that honey. My beehives I only placed the other day, and they're going utterly crazy. I've got tons of honey in them, so we're going to be fine for mead. We can make lots of mead, and I'll pick up my beehives. I never see the point of making the upgraded beehives, because the normal beehives do such a good job. There's just no point. So we'll have one there, and then we'll do one on the opposite side, only I can't put it there yet, so I'll just stick it here for the time being, and then just remember to move it. Bees don't actually like being moved in real life, but these ones don't seem to mind too much. And then here at the end, where we've got the columns will actually go 1 stage higher behind, so they'll be roughly the same height as my Mitra statue, and we'll have a fence just going along the back wall there as well, which means that even if the purge does learn to climb, they're not getting in that way. It means I'm not getting that way either, but there you go. So and then yeah, that will kind of finish that off. Let's just take a few of my statues of guidance, and we've got some of these to place. So I'm going to place one at this end of the arcade. Let's see, is it supposed to be there, or should we put it here? We've got quite a bit of light here with these braziers. We've got quite a bit of light full stop with the braziers. Maybe I should put this one here. I'm not absolutely certain. I can pick him up and replace and remove him if I want to, so I will put him there for the minute. There we go. And then we're similarly going to have one at this end too, and I might put him sort of in a similar position, I guess. So I think about, oh, I've just fallen in my pool. The pool, unfortunately, is not deep enough to swim in, which is kind of a shame. But it's kind of for the looks, really, and practicality wise, it means I've got somewhere to get water from all the time. And then we're going to have some of these statues of guidance here as well. So we're going to have one either side when they're finished crafting. There we go. And then this place is going to be lit up like a Christmas tree. My fighters have turned around for some reason. I'm not quite sure why they've moved. But there you go. You get a pretty good impression of what we've got here. So we're going to have a big arcade going all the way around with black ice underneath the roofed section. And then, yeah, just sort of marble around the pool area. And then just a vista going down towards the breach with our Mitro Temple at the end of it, which looks pretty nice, I think you'll agree. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I have no idea what length it's going to end up being, because it's very difficult to judge when you're doing a speed build. But hopefully it'll be something reasonable, and I hope you'll join us for the next episode when we'll be doing something a bit more action-packed, I think. But there's not too many episodes left in the series now, so sort of keep watching for the denouement. In the meantime, if you like this episode, hit the like button and let me know. Also, feel free as ever, leave me your comments and share your own gameplay experiences, etc. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Till then, keep gaming, stay happy, and bye bye for now.